Good morning, afternoon, evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Zachary Nolan. Welcome back. We're going to talk about something a little different today in our transaction video. It's an AHL signing. Now, don't go anywhere. Don't you go anywhere. You come right back right now. I know what you're thinking. Zach, why are you covering an AHL signing? This has nothing to do with the Winnipeg Jets. Well, it kind of does. Because here's the thing. The Winnipeg Jets have overstuffed and overstocked their NHL forward core. With the picks that they have made and the decisions they've made in free agency, they've overstuffed it. So what does that mean? It means they need to have enough room for guys to be slotted into the AHL. And an AHL team, you cannot have, if you want to be a successful NHL team, you can't have an AHL team that is just picking up the best guys at the AHL level. It actually doesn't work that way. You'd think it would, but I'll put it this way, if it worked like that, the Washington Capitals would have a lot more than one championship because they have the most AHL championships in history. And also, too, I'm also making this video because the AHL is directly a co-representative for the Winnipeg Jets because the Manitoba Moose are owned by the exact same company. So it is an extension of that. Now, Greg Meireles has signed a deal with the Iowa Wild, the affiliate to the Minnesota Wild. And I was so much debating putting this. Thank you so much, by the way, to Illegal Curve for posting this. I wouldn't have known about it otherwise. And honestly, you guys should always go check out their stuff. I debated making this video. And what it came down to was at the end of the day was I didn't want it to just be about the signing. I also wanted it to be a video about me pretty much explaining, like how I did with other AHL type of players, what I think this means for an organization standpoint. What this means is that the Jets still are focused on building an NHL team first and an AHL team second. And you may be thinking, Zach, no fucking shit. But there is precedent to be worried because in the past you've seen sometimes where the Winnipeg Jets will just grab guys for the sake of grabbing things to put in the AHL, knowing that the NHL team is going to be mediocre. And we don't know what is going to be of this next year's Winnipeg Jets. I fear it might be a dead year for the Winnipeg Jets in terms of success rate and promise and opportunity. That could be still true. The good news is that it will be a year of growing for the Manitoba Moose. They will have a plethora of young superstars, budding hopeful superstars for the Winnipeg Jets to train and develop down there. Now, they've limited themselves to certain players being on the AHL team. Guys like Dominic Toninato, guys like Jansen Harkins, guys like Axel Jonsson-Fjällby might even be waived and be put on the AHL team. I'm happy with those selections because those are guys that have been in the NHL and shown promise and can help mentor youth. Greg Meireles had a solid career with Manitoba Moose. He played the last 2 years, and he's actually just 1 year older than me. So to say he's a Tier 3 AHLer isn't really fair. However, he is between Tier 2 and Tier 3, and unfortunately for Greg, he's a defenseman. And I know what you're saying. What the hell do you mean, Zach? It's harder for defensemen to grow in an AHL system the older they are because their games aren't as flashy. They're a lot more based on just solid defense. And defense doesn't always show up. It doesn't always track the eye test. And sometimes teams are a lot more based on the eye test. But yeah, honestly, Greg, hope you make a great amount of money on your AHL contract in Iowa. Hope maybe you even try to make a run for signing with the Minnesota Wild. Best of luck. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Do not forget to hit the like button because it really does help us out. And to subscribe because it really helps us. Really means a lot to the channel. And yes, thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time.